Thank you, Tony. And while travelers are planning how to get around the storm, road crews are preparing to tackle what could be the first significant snowfall of the season.
Our Pinpoint Weather Team coverage continues now live from Warwick with Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell.
Traffic here along I-95 is pretty slow moving. This is pretty much what we would expect for rush hour and for the holiday, but with bad weather on the way, things could get worse before they get better. Plenty of people out and about filling up their tanks ahead of the holiday. Others scrambling to the grocery store to buy ingredients for a Thanksgiving feast. Not Julie White-Ronsky.
I did my shopping, all done.
She's not worried about the snow that's coming either.
Thursday morning it will be fine. Everybody will be shoveled out.
We checked in with several communities, and public works directors across the region say they're ready for the first real snowfall of the season.
We'll probably start off with 14 sanders, and need be, we'll call in some of our subs. The temperature will still be in our favor, so hopefully we'll be able to combat the storm with salt, as opposed to plowing.
The Rhode Island Department of Transportation also gearing up for the weather.
We'll have over 100 of our own plows out there and upwards of several hundred pieces of private equipment as well dealing with the storm. But we will see a snowstorm tomorrow, so there will be snow on the ground, but we'll be dealing with it and try to get it cleaned up as quickly as we can, so by the time Thanksgiving morning rolls around, everything's cleaned up.
We also asked about the salt supply this afternoon. RIDOT says it's fully stocked. Now, coming up new at 6, how some new equipment is going to help out on the highways this winter. Live in Warwick with the West Bay Mobile Newsroom, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.
All right, thank you, Tony. And we have Pinpoint Weather Team coverage tonight. Lots of people are hitting the road early this week to try and beat the nor'easter.
The Department of Transportation says its plows and drivers are ready and waiting for the storm. New at 6, a new piece of equipment they're putting to use this year.
Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell joins us now live in Warwick with more.
A few years ago, RIDOT started outfitting its trucks with a special GPS system that helps regulate snow removal. New this year, all of its sanders and plows have that equipment, making everything a little more efficient. When the snow starts flying, hundreds of crews across the state in all of the cities and towns will be out taking care of Rhode Island's roads.
The first storm of the year is always a challenge, getting everybody acclimated to the conditions, but also because there's an onset of rain, likely in the beginning, we're not able to go out there and do pre-treatment methods or anything like that to prevent snow and ice from bonding. But the beginning of the season, temperatures are in our favor with the pavement, so we'll continue to monitor those so we make sure we time our applications correctly.
This season, RIDOT crews will be using some new equipment. Joe Baker tells us this year RIDOT retired and replaced 22 trucks that were from the 1999 fleet. The agency also outfitted more trucks with GPS equipment to help regulate salt and sand supplies.
Now those will be using less material than what the trucks that they replaced used, and we're able to see where our trucks are during the operation by logging onto the internet and seeing the exact locations and their actual application rates at that time.
RIDOT maintains about 1,100 miles of state highways. We did ask about the salt supply today. RIDOT tells us they are fully stocked. Live in Warwick with the West Bay Mobile Newsroom, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.
And count on Eyewitness News for continuing coverage of this Pinpoint Weather Alert. Our Pinpoint Weather Team is tracking the storm's every move as it makes its way to southern New England. Coming up new at 6:30 over on Fox Providence, Tony will answer specific viewer questions about timing their travel plans.
And we'll bring you updates around the clock on our website. There we have live Pinpoint Doppler 12 radar that's tracking the storm's path, jam-cam traffic, real-time updates, and our flight tracker. It's all on WPRI.com right now.